literally, we was talking about King Kong a long time. I finally got on DVD, and I just kept.
Oh no!
I kept fast forwarding it, and I just. I was close.
Did you cry?
I was close.
At the end of King Kong?
The motherfucker just was and what,
too expressive.
What made it fucked up is that she was like, don't kill him.
Yeah.
They were in love, nigga.
Ain't that
and
fucked up?
But it was scenes in that movie where he was doing real guy shit. He finished fighting the Tyrannosaurus. He's like, whew, and he just looked at her like, you fucking cunt. And he just started walking, and she's like, wait, baby. He's yeah, bitch, get on my shoulder. And he just ignored her, and then she started to do a little dance. She's like, look at this hot little piece of ass. He's like, bitch, move. I'm looking at the sun. It ain't all about you, ho. And it's like, I was like, King Kong, nigga. I fell in love with the motherfucker, and she fell in love because he really was like, that's how he was showing how to get a bitch. He was breathing, and he was like, and he's like looking at him like, I'm that monster, huh? I'm that motherfucker that's just ooga booga beating my chest and everything, right? I'm eating white women and all that, right? And now it's all, and then he just started running.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fucking amazing what they did with this animal.
Wasn't
and then he went on the top of the Empire State Building, dude, and took a fat one for nothing. I couldn't. I was upset.
Wasn't
it hurt.
that bad?
I love when human beings die in movies, kill people. Kill people. You understand? The original King Kong, just that big eyes and them big teeth.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm going to kill everybody except for this white woman. But the other King Kong, like the new one, not the 76, I felt bad for the 76 King Kong.
Come on.
The motherfucker had feelings. And then the new King Kong, did you see when they choked him? He was choking with the gas. The old King Kong, and the eyes blinked slow, and then he fell. Because it's like, yeah, get that evil king. The other 76 King Kong, why did they have to show him on the way to his death in the bottom of the boat, sitting there like a nigga in lockdown with his knee up. His one knee was up and one leg was pointed straight and the other hand was on his leg. He was sitting there in the bottom of the boat, and Jessica Lange, he looked at him and he looked at her like, bitch, why you do this, man? I wasn't gonna hurt you. And she dropped her scarf and he caught it and smelt it, and she fucking fell in there. He caught her, kept the scarf, smelled it, let her fucking go, and then that's when that bitch realized, wow, this motherfucker is not no mindless animal. This one, they stepped it up even another notch.
They went,
he's
crazy
choking like, dog, I'm only trying to get her. We love each other. And so the bitch comes back like, I ain't supposed to be in love with this animal. I'm in love with you, you goofy big-nosed Jew. What's the pianist? I have to be in love with the pianist. No, bitch, you in love with me. I'm fighting monsters. What's this faggot doing? He ain't doing shit. I'm killing Tyrannosaurus Rexes. I'm motherfucking killing giant snakes, birds. I'm falling and shit. You know, there's a lot of other dead bitches that didn't keep my attention. And I introduce you to sunshine. I introduce you to all type of shit. You ain't had no excitement in your life till you fuck with me. And this is what you do to me?
Let's say hi to Ben. What's up, Ben?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Patrice, let me overanalyze this for you for just 1 second. Maybe
Not
that's
preaching.
the same reason you sympathize with King Kong. Maybe he reminds you of your dad. Maybe in the 60s, your dad maybe crossed the line.
I never met my dad, you fucking cocksucker. So, Dr. Phil Fuckface.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah,
just psychoanalyzing
I never met my dad. If anything, maybe King Kong might represent me in a way that maybe I might feel that way in white society. In this society, I might feel that way.
You know what that whole movie was about. Come
of course,
on,
it's a
let's
nigga.
be real here.
And that's the sad thing, is that I wish it had stayed the 1933 version, where it's just a mindless motherfucker. The way that white people back then portrayed a nigga, just a big-eyed, eating motherfuckers, instead of what it would turn. The newest movie was more like a black man than the first movie. First movie was Monster. This one I'm not supposed to identify with.
Too?
Yes, that's what it is, because they had her so in love. And in the end, if you watch the new one, in the end, she never goes to the pianist and goes, I love you. She never screamed for his help. She only tried to save the fucking monkey.
Yep.
So I identify with, not being understood. A big silly motherfucker growing up. I was a big silly motherfucker.
There was an outtake from the first one.
Oh boy, here we go.
'Twas beauty killed the nigger.
And then they decided to change it just to leave it a little more, obscure than to make it that obvious.
Yeah. You don't think that choking scene was Rodney King when they threw the thing and he's choking and they just keep throwing shit, or he's I'm surprised they didn't shove a plunger in King Kong's ass, a giant plunger, while he was chained up. I'm surprised. Wait a minute, if you count how many times the plane shot him, 41 times.
41 times.
41 times.
Hey, he did pull out his wallet, and it looked like a gun. Swear to God.